Alright guys, welcome back. Fam52 here, and today we are continuing on with Final Fantasy VII. And unfortunately, I have already kind of done this area because I tried to record a couple episodes actually, but for some reason my recording device did not record. So I had to quickly run through the beginning of the game real quick. And really quick actually, it took me less than an hour to do it. But yeah, let's go on. We are currently on a train after running through Sector 8 after the Mako reactor exploded a little bit more forcefully than Jesse was expecting, but there seems to be some reasoning behind that. And yeah, we met up with a group after encountering Sephiroth, some wraiths, and a flower girl whose name we do not actually know yet. Let me through. There we go. So let's go ahead and talk to Wedge.
Man, everyone's on edge.
Of course they are.
Hey, Cloud.
Should have done
Stop that right now!
If you're about to unburden yourself, don't.
Yeesh. You don't make it easy.
The flames were bright in the sun.
Alright. And then up here, let's talk to Biggs.
Gotta say, you're holding up pretty well, huh? Even after what we saw at the station and all over Sector 8?
I'm a soldier.
Wow. My hands are still shaking.
You get used to it.
Something to look forward to. Or maybe not.
You see, my daughter now lives in Sector 8.
Alright. Then now let's talk to Jesse.
Cloud, please. I can't stop thinking about it. The bomb I made shouldn't have produced an explosion that big. It doesn't make any sense.
The explosion triggered a reaction with the Mako. You said so yourself.
That was my first guess, but shouldn't the reactor have fail-safes to prevent that kind of thing? You mentioned invisible enemies back there, right?
Right.
No. I'm just looking for excuses for something that was clearly my own fault. Gotta own up to it if I'm gonna learn from this and move on. Thanks, Cloud. You're a good listener.
Alright. Now continue on into this next area and
What kind of madness would go so far as to bomb a reactor?
They've yet to announce it publicly, but I heard it was Avalanche's doing.
Really? Aren't they the terrorists who tried to kill the president?
Is there nothing they won't do?
Hey, quit talking out your ass. Everyone knows Avalanche only cares about saving the planet.
Just who do you think you are?
A law-abiding, concerned citizen.
Law-abiding? Really?
Shh. Don't antagonize him.
In my humble opinion, that explosion was a message. A message to the bastards bleeding our planet dry. Think they got it? Heard it loud and clear? Y'all's masters?
We will not submit to intimidation or violence, but work together for peace and prosperity. That is how civilized people change the world.
That's right.
That is the Shinra Creed.
Them spiking words.
It's what we believe. We all have to follow our conscience, don't we?
We should go.
Right.
So to my D&D nerds out there, did Barrett just succeed or fail on that
You gotta believe me.
on that intimidation check? I'm personally not 100% sure.
You hear that suit? Shinra Creed my ass. We're the good guys, damn it.
Sure are, Barrett.
Let's get this out of the way. Personally, I find visual aids make the dull stuff a lot more bearable. If it helps, think of it as an initiation rite.
How many times do I have to tell you people? I'm not...
There's such a thing as playing too hard to get. So, here we've got a wireframe model of the great city of Midgar, complete with massive steel plates suspended 300 meters above ground level, atop which stands a shining beacon of civilization. The whole system is sustained by the Mako reactors, which feed the insatiable appetites of the public.
The train will be passing through an ID checkpoint shortly.
This here is the train's route. As you can see, it'll take us around this main pillar. Look, we're about halfway through it now. They've set up a checkpoint here to scan the IDs of all passengers heading in and out. Date of birth, residential status, criminal history, all that and more is automatically cross-referenced in their databases. Public security wouldn't have it any other way. Heads up. Don't worry, our IDs are impeccable. What'd I tell ya? Have a little faith. Won't be long till we reach the bottom. Relax.
Take a good look. It's because of that great big pizza in the sky that people down there gotta struggle to survive. Shinra sucks up Mako while the soil turns to dust, the air fills with smog, and the flowers die.
Then leave and don't look back. That's what's always worked for me.
Well, that's all well and good, if you're only out for yourself. But the folks down there don't have the luxury of choice, you know?
Like this train, I suppose. There's only one way it can go.
Trains can go two directions, Cloud. Alright, so a little bit of world building right there. Yeah.
Sweetheart. Don't worry, I'm fine.
Goodness.
Knew it couldn't be that bad. No way.
Hot damn, we are good!
Yes! Bombs detonated 1, members lost 0.
And one step closer to a brighter future.
Hell yeah!
Guys! Lower your voices, huh? People are listening.
Oh, right.
Now get some R&R. You've earned it. Just be ready for the next mission, all right? See you soon. At 7th Heaven. You know, where Tifa works. Don't keep her waiting. She'll worry.
What I want to know is, why is Barrett so, like, hugely built? I mean, I understand he's iconic and, like, that's how I pictured Barrett in the original game, but everyone else, like, this guy, or that guy, just looks like a normal human being, whereas Barrett looks like some sort of mutation.
So the Mako reactor's broken?
Well, anyway, we are now down in the slums on our way to 7th Heaven, where Tifa works.
Huh. Mako is the lifeblood of the planet? Yeah, the hell it is. Goddamn eco-warriors with their dumbass posters. I tear them down and they're back up inside of an hour. Like I've got nothing better to do. I mean, look at all that steel work. You trying to tell me that's not progress? You okay, buddy? Mako junkie, huh? Figures.
You again.
Alright, so after that, evidence of Cloud having some mental trauma.
I can barely tell my
We're supposed to go that way. We can play with these guys, though.
Due to an emergency, entry into this area is prohibited. Sorry for the inconvenience.
You call that a warning?
No, sir!
So you can do this a couple of times, and,
In accordance with emergency regulations, entry into this area is prohibited. Please, leave at once.
Still too nice.
every time you do, the recruit gets a little bit more.
This area is off limits. Turn around and leave at once. If you don't, I'll have no choice but to use force.
Now you're getting the hang of it.
It's a little bit more forceful, but I feel like he kind of fails on that last one with like the way he stops before he says use force. Anyway. Here we are at the Sector 7 slums. Nothing we can do right now, so let's just go to 7th Heaven.
Marlene.
Daddy, you're home.
That's right, Angel. I am. Have you been a good girl?
Yeah, I've been helping Tifa.
Oh, you did you? Well, well.
You made it. Where'd you get that? I can't remember the last time I saw a real one. Huh? How sweet. When did you get so thoughtful?
Guy can change. Has been 5 years.
Huh?
I need to talk to Barrett.
Right. Come on in.
Daddy, the Mako place blew up. Everyone on TV's talking about it.
Don't you worry about all that silliness. Daddy's here and he's not going anywhere tonight. Now turn that thing off and let's get you to bed, huh?
So, for those of you that played the original Final Fantasy VII, this is a little girl that runs to the bar for Tifa, so that Tifa can come with us. She's what, 3? That doesn't really make any sense to me.
Yeah, your money. Ask Tifa. She takes care of all that.
Let's talk to Marlene.
Hey! What the hell you think you're doing scaring my daughter like that?
Daddy says never talk to strangers.
That's right, honey. I do say that. What a good girl you are remembering Daddy's lessons. You know what else good girls do? They go to bed on time. Come on.
But I'm not tired. I want to talk some more, Daddy.
All right. But just this once.
So then, what can I get you?
My money. I'm still waiting on it.
Braid. About that, we should talk outside.
Daddy?
Alright, so let's follow Tifa outside.
Of course.
Before we get on to money, there's an empty apartment in a place just down the road. It's nothing fancy, but I was thinking you could stay there for now. The landlady's a big friend of the cause, so you wouldn't even have to pay rent. Sound good?
Sure does. Thanks.
Follow me then. How was it up on the plate?
It was chaotic.
Sorry for dragging you into all this. It was wrong of me to put you in danger like that. I promise I won't do it again.
Danger's part of the job. Don't worry about me.
I'll try not to.
Always happy to help stick it to Shimmer.
Not good at all.
I don't know what it is, but my life feels
So, you make nice with everyone?
Much as I could, all things considered. Maybe not enough for them.
Good. You had me worried. You're not exactly a people person.
I'll give you that.
I just realized there were rats on the ground over there.
I saw Sector 8 on the news. It was like a war zone.
The news is just another Shinra mouthpiece. They'll spread whatever lies Shinra tells them to.
So, it wasn't that bad?
It was.
Oh, right. And here we are. Good old Stargazer Heights. You're on the second floor. Room 201 here is where I sleep. Don't have time for much else, what with 7th Heaven and all. Not even time to decorate.
So that's Tifa's room.
Here's your room, 202. Don't worry, I already told the landlady about you.
You did?
Yes? Oh, I mean, I told her I had a friend looking for a place to stay. Was that too much?
No. It's fine. And this?
That one's, know what? It's getting late. I'll introduce you tomorrow.
Alright, so let's go inside.
It's a little bare, but should be enough to get you through the night. If you want anything else, we can always get it.
There is one thing. My money. You guys owe me 2,000, remember?
I do. And we'd love to settle up, especially since this was your first job for us, but...
That's it?
Sorry. We spent the rest preparing for the mission. That really is it. But not for long. I'm collecting money for filters tomorrow, so I can pay you after.
And you're sure about that?
Of course, as long as you help, that is. Wait, then I'd have to pay you for that too. Never mind.
No, 2,000's enough. That's what we agreed on, so that'll be the price. With what you gave me, that leaves 1,500.
You're the best. I'll see you bright and early at the bar then. Thanks again for everything. Sleep tight.
Guess it's time for introductions.
Alright, so our neighbor sounds a little weird. Let's go see what's going on with him.
Hey, you okay in there? Oh. Coming in.
What are you doing to Marco? This is his apartment. He's got a few problems, but he's not a bad guy. The landlady asked me to check on him now and then to make sure he's okay. Can I ask you to do the same?
Sure.
Interesting. Alright. I'm going to continue on, get to where my other save file is, but yeah, I believe there was something up here. Yes, there was a chest up here containing a tuft of phoenix down. Then now let's go downstairs.
Well now, you must be Cloud. I'm Marl, your landlady. So how'd you like the place? You from up on high?
I've been around.
I'll bet. No matter. All kinds come through with all kinds of reasons. If you ever need an ear to bend, I'll lend you mine. Can be about anything, even Tifa.
What's she to you?
The granddaughter I never had. And if you hurt her, I'll take it out of your hide. You hear me?
Loud and clear.
Good. Now you'd best get a move on to 7th Heaven. She's got a head start on you and then some.
Alright, so overprotective grandmother figure.
So they blew up.
So we are on our way to 7th Heaven.
Just imagine if rich people...
But before we go there, I want to see if I can find something real quick. Here he is. So there's soundtracks throughout the game, I guess, and you can find them by just listening to music or like hearing the music. And then this guy right here.
Hey man, check it out. This song's pretty sweet, ain't it? You like it? You feeling it? Have a copy.
So he gives you a copy of the Chocobo hip-hop dance song. But so now let's just go into 7th Heaven.
Morning.
Hey.
Just so you know, Marlene's still asleep. Let's get down to business, shall we?
Huh?
These water filters won't replace themselves. Although the next batch probably could, if Jessie put her mind to it. Most every home in the area has one. Folks love them because they practically eliminate the rotten egg smell. Honestly, they make us more money than this place. And it's easy money too. We bring new filters, collect the old ones, and get paid. What?
Give me a break. I'm not a salesman. I'm a soldier.
Which is why no one will refuse to pay. What do you say? Please?
Let's get this over with.
Great. And while we're at it, I'll give you the grand tour.
Kind of sounds like an extortion racket to me, but maybe that's just me. You can get another song at this jukebox right here. You get Tifa's theme. And you could also play various songs. And as long as you're in here, that's what you'll hear. Let's go ahead and follow Tifa around.
Seeing as you didn't bring any luggage, I'm guessing there's stuff you need to buy.
Thanks.
And don't worry, we'll pay you the difference after. Barrett's out making his rounds too.
As long as I get it all today.
And Tifa just likes running into people, doesn't she?
All the items you can find straight.
Hey there. Here to change out your water filter.
Tifa, baby, how you doing? Been waiting for you to... Wait, who's he?
Cloud's in charge of collections. He'll take your money.
Sounds like a pretty sweet gig. If you ever need someone to fill in, I'm your man.
In your dreams, maybe.
huh?
Cloud! Since we're here, maybe we should do a little shopping.
Suppose I could take a look?
So, first, I'm just going to buy this. Actually, I don't really need to. Second, you have ice and lightning materia right here. Barrett already has a lightning materia on him. And, in an area not too far ahead, you'll find an ice materia. So it's up to you whether or not you want to buy anything. I currently right now am not going to.
Thanks. If you're ever in the market for anything else, drop on by. Especially if Tifa's with you.
We'll see you around, okay? And let us know when your filter next needs changing.
Alright, so let's go ahead and follow Tifa to our next extortion location.
He's a regular. Stock up here and he might throw in a freebie or two.
For you, maybe.
Well, you could try being a little nicer.
To get free shit? Not my style.
Our next stop is Stargazer Heights. Landlady's a client.
Just met her.
Then you know what to expect. Remember, she's a good friend of Avalanche, so be nice. Please?
Can't help but take a look.
Extorting your own landlady. Jeez, Tifa.
Done by a terrorist group called Avalanche.
Nothing to report. Hey, Marl. Got some filters for ya.
Tifa, my dear, dear girl. Oh, what's he doing here?
Working?
Be nice. Cloud's helping me with collections.
You better take care of her.
I'm pretty good at taking care of myself, you know.
That I do. Still, better him than you. No charm, no wit. Big sword, but no skills.
I've got skills.
Be nice.
I'm doing my best.
You're looking awfully glum. Are you getting enough sleep? A good long rest to cure anything, I tell you.
A tried and true lesson for life on the ground floor. Am I right?
That you are. Now, your money.
Thanks, Marl. You take care of yourself.
Don't do anything I wouldn't do.
So, this is going to come into play a little later with a little farming thing, but you can go and sleep in your bed at any time to regain health and experience.
Marl's great. She helped get me set up back in the day.
You've been here a while now?
5 years, give or take. But never mind that. We've got to get you your money. Last stop is the weapons store.
Trains don't start moving again. We're gonna have enough food and other goods to go around.
Hey, if it isn't Tifa. You here for the filter?
Alright, so in here we have our third and final location.
Hey! That last filter didn't do shit!
We're so sorry about that. Hopefully this one will work better.
Save your excuses and get out!
All right. If you could just settle your bill, we'll be on our way.
The hell? You charging me for your busted-ass goods?
My associate handles payment disputes.
Think you can mosey up in here and have it your way?
Pretty please.
Thank you very much. Seeing as we're done with our rounds and you've got a small fortune now, why not take a gander at the weapons?
Well, when will Barrett be back with the rest?
Before we open up tonight. It'll be a while yet, so... what do you want to do?
Don't really know.
In that case, I've got a suggestion. Want to hear it? If you're serious about becoming a Merc, then you're going to need to start making connections. It's not what you know, but who you know, you know?
Another lesson for life on the ground floor.
Yep. Connections get you jobs. Jobs build your rep. And more rep gets you better connections.
How do I start?
Why not help out the neighborhood watch? They're mostly volunteers, but you'll get to know people.
Yeah, okay.
Didn't see anybody at the office, so let's head up top.
No better way.
Alright, let's follow her upstairs.
Come and check out our selection.
Huh. Didn't know you were holding down the fort.
Huh? Oh, hey, Cloud. Looking to join the neighborhood watch?
That depends. What does this neighborhood watch do?
Lots of stuff, really. But our top priority is taking care of any beasts that wander into town. That, and teaching the locals how to defend themselves.
Like they say, the only one who will look out for you is you.
Cloud's a great fighter, but only we know that. If no one knows him, no one will hire him. Thought if he joined the watch, he could get his name out there.
That would work for everybody.
Truth be told, we could really use your help. We can't pay you in gil, but we'll work something out. For example... Aha! What about your sword? I could mod it for you.
No thanks. It's fine just the way it is.
What? You some kind of purist? I know I'd never pass up a chance to improve my gear. Come on. At least let me show you how it's done.
So, weapon upgrades. When you level up, you gain SP. And SP is used to enhance your weapon abilities. And from what I could tell, the SP, like when you level up, it goes to each individual weapon. It doesn't. What am I trying to say here? So, like the SP for the Buster Sword here is different from the SP for the next sword you get, which is different from the next sword you get. So each individual weapon has its own SP. And right now on the Buster Sword, we have Punish Mode attack deals 5% more damage. Your regular attacks does 5% plus 5. Your magic attacks does plus 5, and your maximum health increases by 100. So I'm going to get that, and just the basic power strength one. And we are currently out of SP, but not for long.
All set? Needless to say, you'll have to try it out to appreciate the difference.
Thanks.
We'll do you one better. Spread the word to everyone who'll listen about the new Merc in town.
Between him and Wedge, there isn't anyone they don't know.
I'll march through the streets singing your praises, even on an empty stomach.
So, where are these monsters?
Scrap Boulevard. Good hunting.
Hey, Cloud, I'll come with.
No, I've got this.
But you don't know the way, do you?
Yes, I do.
Lead on.
Sure thing. I know these streets better than anyone.
Alright, so Gilderoy Lockhart's niece has joined our party. Let's go ahead and come down here. And we are going this way.
The barricade's supposed to keep the monsters out. Anyway, we should prepare, just in case.
Then through here.
Here's Scrap Boulevard.
I can see why monsters would feel right at home.
And first thing you want to do is come through this little cave and grab this. We obtained the ice materia, so let's go ahead and put that onto Tifa. And then start making our way through.
And there's our first chapter.
And I'm going to just jump over to Tifa and use her.
Show me what you got. Damn it!
Or not.
Let's do this. That's that. Don't overdo it.
There we go.
See ya. It's over.
Yeah, so as you can see, Tifa is this game's bare knuckle brawler.
Wow. So that's what a soldier looks like in action.
This was just a warm-up.
I'll bet. Let's keep at it.
Continue on up this way.
Keep it together.
Okay.
Well, let's see if I can do it this time. Yeah, so with the blizzard spell, these guys, I wasn't able to do it. But so the enemies in this area are going to be weak to ice, and of course you need to fill up an ATB gauge in order to cast it. So let's go ahead and cast it on this guy. And it's not the greatest of an AoE spell, but it does do AoE a little bit if the enemies are close enough to each other.
Well, I've been here 5 years now. If you don't look out for yourself, no one else will. By the way,
let's just take these guys on though.
gotta learn if you're gonna do well. Okay, let's wrap up. All right, I think that might be the last of them.
They won't stay gone for long.
Of course not. Even so, folks will be grateful for the peace and quiet in the meantime. A win's a win, you know?
True.
Trust me, it'll do wonders for your rep. Right. Let's go check in with Biggs and Wedge.
Alright, now at this point, let's go ahead and return to Biggs and Wedge. And then I'm going to be ending this episode relatively soon after that.
Back already?
Got every last one too. Now the slums should be safe.
You guys are machines.
Good job. Meanwhile, we told everyone we could about you.
So I heard. I've got to ask though, what did you tell them?
It's all right. All you gotta do is keep up the good work. It'll pay off soon enough, I promise.
How's the sword, by the way?
Good.
Glad to hear it. Seems like the perfect fit for you.
Yeah. We've been through a lot.
Oh. You okay?
I'm fine.
Been meaning to ask. After you left the village...
It's a long story.
I've got time. Why don't you tell me all about it while we try to rustle up some more work for you?
That sounds great. I'll come too.
Oh, no you won't.
What?
Run along now, you two.
Sorry,
Go on.
maybe next time.
No fair.
Think about it for a second. They haven't seen each other in years. You'd be a third wheel.
Hey, before we get back to it, why don't you check out the weapons?
No need.
Come on, the dealer's probably heard all about you by now. Might treat you better.
I don't know about that.
Alright, so let's go ahead and talk to the dealer real quick.
Hold up. Heard there's a Merc that'll take on any monster. You the man?
Word spreads fast around here.
What if I am?
Sorry about before. I get antsy when business is slow. Man in your line of work needs weapons, no? Why not try that one on for size? Yours on the house. Badass like you rocking my weapons is good advertising. Think about it.
Fine.
Or if you want to take a look at something else.
Just a look.
Alright, so what do you got for sale, sir? So you got Iron Bangle, Star Bracelet, and then over here, Revival Earring, which from what I could tell is like a one-use Phoenix Down accessory. Talisman, which increases your spirit. This thing that increases your magic. This thing that increases your defense. And this thing that increases your strength. I'm going to buy one of these right now. and be on my merry way.
Since you've got yourself a new weapon, let's see if we can't put it to good use. Come on, let's go chat up Weimer.
Who?
The guy who tracks all the requests that come to the watch. You never know. Could toss some work your way.
Where's he at?
Oh, he should be back at the office by now.
Alright, so let's go talk to Weimer real quick.
Tally of monster slain has been updated.
Searching for candidates.
Hey there, Tifa. You need a helping hand?
Actually, I wanted to introduce you to an old friend of mine. This is Cloud. He's a Merc.
Ah, you don't say. Well, we're always on the lookout for experienced fighters to help us deal with the bigger critters.
I'll take on anything. For the right price, that is.
Experienced and cocky, huh? If it's a challenge you want, I might have a few good ones. Your clients can fill you in on the details. Prove yourself at these jobs, and I'll see if I can't find you some more.
Thanks.
Candidate detected. Performing physical analysis. Sizable weapon, excellent cardiovascular health and impressive lung capacity, perfectly balanced muscle and bone structure. An optimal candidate! My name is Chadley. I'm an intern for Shinra's Research and Development Division. I hope you'll be interested in helping me with my research. Please accept this as a down payment. I would like you to set that assess materia in your equipment and use it to gather intelligence in battle. This data will help me to develop new types of materia.
I'm not interested in working for Shinra.
You should know that I work actively to undermine Shinra's efforts. I'm sure you of all people can appreciate the tremendous power of materia, as well as how it might be wielded against your corporate enemies. And if you later decide that I am not worthy of your trust, you can do what you do best.
I will hold you to that.
Excellent! Then we shall work together so long as you deem fit. Once you've completed your task, please return and report to me.
Alright. So, at this
Please
point,
set
this is going to be the
orb of
end of the
assess materia
episode.
to your equipment and use it to gather battle intel.
This is going to be the end of the episode, but before we do, I'm going to go ahead and equip the iron blade. And in the iron blade, I'm going to also have the deadly dodge, the fire materia. Then over here on this open slot, I'm going to set the assess material. Now, what Chadley was just talking about was this thing right here, which was battle intel. The first round of it is going to be to assess 2 enemies, which we are actually, which I already have done in my main save file, but I haven't turned it in yet. I will show you guys how to do that in the next episode. But then on top of that, we also gained the ability to do little side quests. And from what I can gather, we need to run around and talk to these various people, and they'll give us rewards. Yeah, alright. But that's it for today. Hope everyone enjoyed. But until next time, peace out.